Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Project 27. I'm your host, Bill Ladd, and we come together to try and get better. Try to become the best, world class. Best at what? That's your call, guys. For me, I'm trying to become the best version of myself while building out a world class, top notch accounting firm, dental specific. Today, guys, I want to talk about a key concept that I learned in one of my favorite books. And in a previous video, I talked about growing. And part of growth is exposing yourself to concepts and exposing yourself to ideas, again, that maybe make you uncomfortable, or maybe they're just such, so simple, logical, easy to implement concepts that you wonder where they've been all your life. And this concept today was one of those. And it came from a book, Good to Great. You guys can probably see that. And this was one of those aha moments, or one of those another lightning bolt moments. This is a Mount Rushmore of personal growth business books that I think every business owner should read. And such simple concepts in here, but so foundational. And what I want to talk about today, which I absolutely love, is the concept of the mirror and the window. And this is a concept that's been around a while. Jim Collins, who wrote Good to Great, did not invent it, but he really crystallized it for me in a way that was meaningful. And hopefully we can kind of talk through how it might be meaningful to you too. So in its essence, in a nutshell, what this basically says is a key characteristic of a great leader is that depending on the circumstance, they will either function as if they're looking into a mirror or looking out a window. Okay. So what are the situations that would warrant, the mirror or the window? Well, let's start with the mirror. Okay. And let's start with a bad leader. Okay. Let's start with a leader who is self-absorbed, selfish, has no empathy, and really has no desire to give credit. So what the mirror would tell it is, when you're looking at a mirror, who do you see? You see yourself in all your glory. And that's the key phrase for a leader who doesn't understand this concept. Is I'm looking at myself and I'm seeing everything that this business has done right and done well. It's because of me. I did that. Somebody else may have achieved the result, but that's because of me. I'm the one that did this. I'm the one that did that. And they're constantly craving and seeking that affirmation that it's on them. And they're the ones that did everything. There's leaders out there in big companies that you could probably identify and say, when you listen to them, they say the word I a lot, right? That's part of their MO. The problem with that, and I'm not saying it's bad to have confidence, guys, but the problem with that is, do you think your team's going to buy into that? If everything that happens well is because of you, right? So they're looking at the mirror as all the good stuff. So what are they looking at as far as the window? Well, what do you see when you look out the window? You see stuff that's not you. You see your team members sitting there, and you see, activities going on. So guess what? They attribute what fact pattern fits in with when they look out a window. That's when everything goes wrong. Not my fault. I gave you every opportunity to succeed. It's you. It's your problem. Your problem. You did this. You did this. So everything that's good is reflected back in the mirror on them. And everything that's bad is, looking out the window at others. So again, tell me how healthy you think that workplace will be. Now contrast that with a leader who has a level of humility to say, I'm going to look at it exactly the opposite. The mirror, when things go wrong, when things screw up, I'm going to own that 100%. I am the buck stops here, the ultimate responsibility for making things happen on time. And I screwed up, and I'm going to own it. And I'm going to be forthright about that with my team, my client base, whatever the case may be, whatever the situation demands. Recently saw Delta Dental CEO did just that. Wrote a letter owning all the issues that people are having with flights right now. And I think that's a great technique. That's using the mirror for the bad stuff. Now the window, that's when you look out there and you say, I've got a team that is busting their ass day in and day out and doing a great job. and they deserve attaboys, because it's not me doing the day-to-day. It's not me interacting with a patient sitting in a hygiene chair and getting them to reappoint and come back week after week. That's them. I'm just giving them an opportunity to thrive, hopefully, right? So when things go well, a good leader is going to look out the window and say, that's not me, that's these guys out here. So that's the difference in a good leader, a bad leader, with a mirror and a window. And what I will say, guys, is everything has nuance. Nothing is binary. Nobody is always going to be looking in the mirror when things are bad and out the window when things are good. But I think you can start looking at yourself and critically evaluate, where do you fall in that spectrum? Are you leaning more towards what I would argue is a bad leader versus a good leader? If so, put some intentionality behind that. See if you can't start moving that needle upwards to where you are looking out the window for the good, looking in the mirror in the bad. Let your team see that, and see if they don't start responding to that. See if your patients don't start responding to that. Guys, that's something that we do at our firm. Our leadership team is big believers that, hey, we make decisions, and if they go wrong, that's on us. If there's a problem in execution, that's on us because we had wrong process, wrong people, whatever the case may be. Things go right, hey, our team delivered. And that's something we work very hard on. Not perfect. There's times where we probably do say I more than I should. But I'm telling you what, guys, it has made a difference in our firm. And if you keep working at it, I promise you it will ultimately make a difference in your practice. So, guys, hopefully this was helpful and hope things are going well. And until next time, we will talk again soon.